you say the North will buy into this idea of one term. No, the North will not. The civil war in this country has never ended. I don't believe that Northerners who are already aggrieved with a Yoruba president will just shift and embrace the possibility of an Igbo president. There are contradictions in this country that have not been sorted out.
Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. I am making this video in reaction to my experience last weekend trying to convince some of my friends, Igbo, that Peter Obi have one of the best chances to be elected Nigerian president. The truth of the matter is that the response I got shook me to the marrows. That I now understand that the biggest problem of an Igbo man in Nigeria is Igbo man. Ndi Igbo, we are our own problem in this country. I'm not trying to ethnicize the 2027 politics or election, but I'm not just even trying to portray Peter Obi as an ethnic candidate. Far from it. I am here to tell you that the problem Peter Obi will have in 2027 is trying to convince an Igbo man to vote for him than the Northerners. Now, to those who are saying, including when I heard somebody like Reuben Abati on TV say that it is impossible, unbelievable that an Igbo man can be trusted with presidency of Nigeria by the North.
I'm saying that any politician that comes to you and says, I'm going to do only one term, that's a sign of desperation. It will not work. Just like all these gambits about serving food, carrying plates, and doing boy at parties that could be better organized by event organizers. It's also a sign of desperation. It doesn't work. It will never work. And then the second challenge, of course, is that you say the North will buy into this idea of one term. No, the North will not. Because the civil war in this country has never ended. I don't believe that Northerners who are already aggrieved with a Yoruba president will just shift and embrace the possibility of an Igbo president. There are contradictions in this country that have not been sorted out. We should lay the emphasis on competence, ability. If the Nigerian people are politically educated to a point where they can vote for a competent person, regardless of where it comes from, regardless of his religion, that's when this country will begin to move forward. So all this, I will do one time, I will serve you food, I will give you agbado. No, please. That's not going to work, in my own opinion. I don't know whether you disagree.
Now, this represents the opinion of too many people and being propagated by some Western media who are trying to brainwash you to believe that it is not possible for an Igbo man to be the president of Nigeria. I know many of you are already typing in disagreement to what I am saying because that is the normal belief. But I'm telling you that Nigeria have happened to Nigerians even much more than Igbo. The Northerners, I can tell you, I can beat my chest, we have much more vote for Peter Obi than Igbo. Hold on. Now, after seeing this and many more, you will also understand that this narrative is being sponsored by political class, not the suffering Nigerians. The suffering Nigerians are not bothered about your ethnicity or religion. The suffering Nigerians by now are not interested in Muslim ticket or a Milocon ticket. The Nigerian people are yearning for a salvation that is going to come from anyone who can free them from the stranglehold of poverty, hunger, and pain of death, which is what Nigeria had become today. And I can tell you, come 2027, if you want me to tell, these are the things I don't like saying on the social media, but for record purpose, I want you to know this, that whatever thing they are doing in the name of coalition without Peter Obi is a failure. And that is what Tinubu and the APC is praying hard, is counting on to remain in power come 2027. Tinubu is not much more looking towards INEC this time to win the 2027 election. He is counting on, one, the coalition to collapse, so that Peter Obi and Atiku and the rest of other people or factors in the coalition will be at loggerhead. That is his greatest chance. Then the second is, you see what he is trying to do? He is trying to mobilize more states under him or under APC. Because what they did in 2023 was that APC and PDP were busy stealing Peter Obi's vote. They were busy converting Peter Obi's vote to themselves. The APC control states and the PDP control states. But the hurricane of the revolution we carried out in 2023, they never expected it. As they were stealing, yet they were overwhelmed by the amount of votes Peter Obi got, that they were able to only leave about 6 million votes and about 12 states for him. You can imagine what Tinubu is counting, that if he could amass more states to himself, he will have more states under APC to rig for him, to steal the vote for him come 2027. That is why you see all this defecting of politicians and governors. There is nothing he's counting up on other than this. But I'm going to inform them, not even trying to. I'm going to inform Tinubu that he's going to wait for a big shock. Because 2027 will be an election. It's not going to be an election. It's going to be a revolution between the people against APC. And nothing more, nothing less. Whether the coalition stands or not, once Peter Obi is on the ballot, see what is going to happen. But that is just the situation of things. And I don't want you to believe in the third card this APC have to remain in power, which is to make you believe that your election or your vote will not count. They are pushing it. They are pushing that narrative. Don't believe it. Stick to this ballot revolution. Whatever thing you are agitating for revolves around it. And I must tell you that we are going to triple our effort of 2023 on 2027. Don't tell me or don't say that the one you did, how far? The one we did yield result. And we're going to do much more on 2027. If you believe in it, help me share this video. And I believe many people will understand where we're coming from and where we're heading to. The election is not about Peter Obi. The election is about to free Nigerians from Nigeria. I'm also Timothy Peters, your advocate for good governance. What is your take on this? Drop it in the comment section. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.